Greetings from the Belize Institute for Service Excellence, Leadership, and Research. My name is Shirley Neal, and it's my pleasure to be addressing you today. A few years ago, I came across a story in the Bible which had a huge impact on me. The story is told of two lepers who sat outside the city gate. They were there because, of course, they were deemed unclean. But something else was happening that had an impact on the lepers' ability to survive. There was a war declared, and fearing invasion by the enemy, the gates of the city was locked. No one could come in or go out. And so that affected the survival of the lepers, who would often receive stuff from people who would be coming in or going out. The story does not say how long they sat there, but one day they had a conversation and they asked themselves, why sit we here until we die? Why sit we here until we die? If we sit here, we will surely die from starvation. If we get up and go to the enemy's camp to try and plead our case, we would probably be put to death. None of the options seem likely to the lepers. But yet they decided that they just could not sit there and die. And so the story tells that they got up. And to their surprise, when they got to the enemy camp, not far off from the city, they found that it was abandoned. Not only had the enemies fled in fear some time ago, they had left everything behind. Food, animals, wealth untold. Imagine the sentiments of these lepers as they ate and drank and made merry. They feasted for days before they decided that it was time to go back and tell the others at the city what had taken place. Why sit we here until we die? As I ponder on this story, I can't help but think how often we ourselves have found ourselves in this hard place. We would say between a rock and a hard place. And deciding that both prospects were bleak, we decided to do nothing. We decided to just sit here. Too often in my lifetime, I've come across people who seem to have died inside, that their passion and vigor for life have all but died. In my eyes, they're just sitting there, waiting to die. People who have no passion take no pleasure in the things that they do. They see everything as a burden, a chore to be done. People who have no passion drag themselves out of bed. They make poor choices. They also see the glass as half empty. So how can we ignite this passion and ensure that we do not just sit here until we die? All of us have gifts. All of us have gifts. All of us are talented beyond measure. The way to ignite the passion is to find out what those gifts are. Finding your gifts, it's not hard. Too many people have forgotten what it feels like to be passionate about something. We've been caught up with the hustle and the bustle of life, really trying to make ends meet. We forget who we are at the core. We forget the things that we are truly passionate about. I want to encourage you to go back to that place where you knew what your gifts are, the thing that you did that you got the most joy out of. Find that gift, and in so doing, you will be able to ignite that passion, because your gifts will make room for you. And not only will it make room for you, the Bible says that it will bring you before great men. Your gift will make room for you.
Your gift will make room for you. Now, what is your gift? It's the thing that you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. That's your gift. Quit running away from the gift. Your gift will make room for you. Stop trying to be something you ain't gifted at. Nobody asked you to go down here and study to be a dentist, and you ain't really good at that. Quit going down to the church trying to sing. You can't sing. Now, just because they let you sing at the church, you're not finna, ain't nobody else finna go with this. Because, come as you are, the Lord loveth a cheerful giver, all that. We don't apply scriptures out here. You come to the Apollo and you can't sing, we got something for your ass up there. Period. Listen to me. All of you have this gift. Identify it. It's the thing that you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. That's what you should be doing. You're wasting your time pursuing your passion.
The thing you do best with the least amount of effort, that is your gift, and it will make room for you. In the story, the lepers did something significant. They came back to share their good fortune with others. John Maxwell, in his book From Success to Significance, talks about the survival. He talks about success and he talks about significance as the three places that we often find ourselves. My question to you is, where are you on that ladder? And where do you want to be? You see, survival is just merely getting by. Mediocre, complain, weighed down by life. So many people sit here. How do we move from survival to success? We get up. We've been sitting here for too long. The next step is success. And once you decide to get up, instead of just sitting there like the lepers until we die. But while success is good, it is just for us with success. We found our gift. We are walking in our gifts. It's making room for us. This is a good place to be. But we ultimately want to move towards significance. We want to move up that ladder to significance. And that is where we will not only find passion, but we will find our purpose. Significance is coming back to tell others. Significance is reaching out and helping others. Significance is volunteering, actively participating in your union, identifying the needs of others around you, and truly seeking to make a difference for those around you. This is truly the highest calling, losing yourself in the service of others. At the end of each day, we should be asking ourselves, did I do something significant today? Something that added meaning, not just to my life, but to the lives of those that I came in contact with. Nothing keeps us at survival more than our mindset. Are you setting your aims too low? What are you even aiming at? Is it high enough? Oh, I'm just trying to reach 55 and then retire. The way things are going, I might even retire at 50. Survival. I'm just aiming to get through today, one day at a time. Survival. Moving from survival to success requires a growth mindset. A growth mindset. A fixed mindset says, nothing I do will change my circumstance. I am a failure. I give up easily. A fixed mindset says, the die has been cast. I am the underdog. A growth mindset says, if it is going to be, it is up to me. Are there challenges in the workplace? Are there challenges within the system that causes us to feel frustrated, that feels like giving up? Yes. But a growth mindset says, I'm going to keep trying. I am going to get up. I'm going to dress up. And I am going to show up. The question is, though, how badly do we want it? How long must the lepers have been sitting there at the city gates before they decided to actually get up? What made them finally get up? I think they were hungry. Are you hungry enough? Are you hungry enough?
You got to be hungry. People that are hungry are willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. People that are hungry believe, always strive to get on top in life because it's the bottom that's overcrowded. People that are hungry know if you want to be successful, you must be willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. I didn't do what I'm doing right now because it was hard. How many of you decided not to do something because it was hard? Raise your hands, please. I want you to write this down. If you do what is easy, your life will be hard. Complain, point at your circumstances, give up your power, blame the government, blame the economy. If you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. It's hard to make a radical change in your behavior. It's hard to take ownership. It's hard to swallow the bitter pill that wherever you find yourself, at some point in time, you made an appointment to be there. That's hard. You got to be.
It's definitely hard. In closing, there are 4 things I want to encourage you to do. If you are going to get out of this rat race as more than just a survivor, the first thing I want to encourage you to do is to get up. Get up. There are 3 types of people in this world. People who make things happen, people who watch things happen, and people who wonder what happened. Be the type of person who make things happen. The second thing I want to do is to encourage you to put your gifts to work for you. Find out what you're good at. You know what you're good at. You know the thing that you do absolute best with the least amount of effort. Whatever that thing is, it will make room for you. Start using your gifts. They've been given to you for a reason. Put your gifts to work for you. Be the change you want to see in the world. And this might sound like a cliche, but it's not. Be the change you want to see in the world. Add significance to the lives of others. Don't stop at success. Once you've discovered and you're walking in those gifts, move to the next step, which is significance, and be the change you want to see in the world. And finally, I want to encourage you to be bold and to take risks. As I close, I recall a story that I heard. It was a story of a man who was going to be executed. And as he was led into the yard in front of the firing squad, he was told that he had two choices: face the firing squad or walk through the door. He pondered on his options and after a while decided that he was going to face the firing squad. And that was the end of him. But a rookie soldier became curious. And so he asked the lieutenant, "Tell me, sir, what was behind that door?" To which the lieutenant replied, "Freedom, son. Freedom was beyond that door." Why sit we here until we die? Why sit we here? Thank you.